Oh, the healing ways of anime.
好きだと思う人には笑っていてほしいと幸せになってほしいと思っている
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anime to help get over a breakup.
違うよ、わかるんだよ。あったらまた流されそうな自分が怖い気持ちは私にはよくわかる。
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at the anime that best capture relationships, both platonic and romantic, and may just be the thing to set one along their way to mending a broken heart.
It's over. She hates me.
What is that, avant-garde?
Number 10. Natsume's Book of Friends. Even if you're not a fan of series featuring the supernatural, Natsume's Book of Friends has something for everyone by ways of its lighthearted, dramatic, and humorous qualities.
じゃあ、にゃんこじゃないのか？
だからそう言ってるだろう。
にゃんこじゃないか。
Outcasted as a child due to the misunderstandings caused by his ability to see beings known as ayakashi, Natsume comes to see this gift as a curse. It is only through his compassion for others and subsequent companionships that he is able to conquer his trauma and flourish as a person.
そうか。花さんには見えないんだ。息がかかるほど近くにいるのに。
Blurring the line between spirits and humans, the problems faced by the spirits are also surprisingly relatable.
と短い。だから好かんのだ人は。
Number 9. Polar Bear Café. At its core, Polar Bear Café is a heartfelt series about friendship and community.
笹子さんって明るくてチャーミングだから飼育員の人とかにモテるんだろうね。
While the absurdity of the characters largely consisting of animals is ever prevalent, and certainly utilized for comedic relief, it is these creatures' distinguishably human characteristics that make the viewer feel as though they are meeting with a group of friends every episode.
今すぐ二人で僕を励ましてよ。僕のいいところをパーって言ってあげて。
今すぐ？
This is only further aided by the main cast's mismatched and yet complementary fit in terms of personalities, so that even though they tease each other, there is a sense of comfort and affection.
よし、今日は飲もう。
よーし、今日は笹食べるよ。
君は年がら年中食べてるでしょ。
Number 8. Hotarubi no Mori. Narrated in the present day by recent high school graduate Hotaru Takegawa, Hotarubi no Mori is a short film about coming to terms with loss.
消えるってのは消滅するって意味だ。山神様がそういう術を俺にかけてる。
It follows the relationship between the young girl and masked yokai Gin, who she meets when she gets lost in the forest near her relative's home.
幽霊のようなものなんだ。ホタル、忘れてしまっていいんだよ。
As the summers come and go, Hotaru is forced to consider the limits of her affections when the development of their friendship into something more is hindered by an unalterable spell placed on Gin that will cause his disappearance if ever touched by a human.
時間がいつか私たちを分かつでしょう。けれど、それでもその時まで一緒にいようよ。
Number 7. Natsuyuki Rendezvous. Natsuyuki Rendezvous figuratively and literally explores the idea that one's first love never dies.
どこからどこまでが誰が何なのか一体全体。
Smitten with a widowed florist, Hazuki's efforts to become romantically involved with the older woman are consistently foiled when her late husband causes interference, both in her heart and as a ghost only he can see.
俺ね、島尾さん。奥さん、そのうち寝取りますから。
A twist on the classic love triangle, the series effectively portrays each of the three parties' struggles. From Roka's still present grief and overwhelming guilt in accepting Hazuki's advances, to Shimao's despair in his inability to be touched, seen, or heard by his wife even though he is present as another man aspires to take his place, which the latter feels some shame for.
せっかく結婚できたのに、若いこの人残してかなきゃならなかった。幽霊に今さら同情してきた。
Number 6. Mushishi. A beautifully simple but unique experience, Mushishi's episodic nature allows for the dramatization of that which the viewer would be most familiar with: the relationships between individuals, their societies, and their environment, and the consequences when one is out of balance with the other.
Whenever I close my second eyelid, she's there by the river.
The ethereal creatures known as Mushi and their supernatural powers act as reflections of such imbalances, leaving Ginko, a Mushi master, to attempt to help those suffering from their encounters with these life forms.
They're born from darkness, and they gather in the gloom at the borders with the light.
Despite its formulaic Mushi of the Week structure, the series' atmosphere, carried by its ambient use of visuals and sound, further invite one into each thematically symbolic self-contained story, where a peaceful tone is maintained amidst even dire situations.
I'm trapped. I can't get out. Now this is going to be a problem.
Number 5. March Comes In Like a Lion. March Comes In Like a Lion revolves around teenage professional shogi player Rei Kiriyama and his turmoil with the sport that acts as both his savior and demise in situations of financial stability, loneliness, and depression.
停滞を受け入れてしまえば、思考を停止してしまえれば、もうここはゴールで。
Each arc is a glimpse into the ever-changing seasons as experienced by the cast. With a title referencing the idiom "March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb," the series reminds viewers that recovery, like the transitioning weather, is followed by time.
頑張ろう。また一から一つ一つ。一つ一つ。
This additionally serves as a foreshadowing of not only Kiriyama's gradual progression of self-worth through the development of relationships with respectable peers and friends, but also his own impacts on these characters' lives.
僕がついてる。
レイちゃん。
一生かかってでも。
Number 4. Kids on the Slope. Kids on the Slope complicates the traditional love triangle trope, with Sentaro Kawabuchi's unrequited love having such impact, both directly and indirectly, on the lives of the series' central characters.
This big lug is no end of trouble. When I'm with him, his stupidity rubs off on me.
Good for you.
This is especially the case with Kaoru Nashimi, whose growth as an individual and pursuit of Ritsuko Mukai are consequential elements of their friendship.
You're wrong. This is for... never mind. I can't believe you. You're an idiot. You're so insensitive.
In spite of the boys' contrasting personalities, their connection through a mutual appreciation of jazz music allows them to complete and unconditionally love each other, as well as overcome any conflicts. Number 3. My Love Story. With a heart matching his size, this giant high school student is not your typical shoujo anime protagonist. A far cry from a bishonen, what makes Takeo Goda special are his kindness and willingness to help anyone and everyone who comes to his attention. It is these qualities that also unexpectedly lead him into a romance with the petite and sweet Rinko Yamada. However, even a character as optimistic as the boy suffers from self-doubt and insecurities, evidencing the importance of having support and positive validation, especially from that of a best friend. Number 2. 5 centimeters per second. Referencing the speed at which cherry blossom petals fall, 5 centimeters per second tells the story of the equally fragile and brief relationship of Takaki Tono and Akari Shinohara during their childhood, adolescence, and adulthood.
Hey. They look like snowflakes, don't they?
Divided into 3 slow-paced segments, the film explores matters of distance and loneliness, and of dwelling on and letting go of past connections through both of the protagonist's viewpoints, presenting the idea that one must find happiness in the present, rather than regretting what has been lost to time itself.
How far will we go to find those answers? How far can we go?
Number 1. Nana. Love has its ups and downs. And this is also the case with the realistically depicted relationships in Nana. One starved for affection, and the other musical ambition, the two women couldn't be any more different.
それともう一つ。私もナナって言うんだ。ナナちゃん。
Bonded by their shared first name upon meeting on a train to Tokyo, however, the main leads become each other's emotional and mental support in a series of infidelities, crushes, one-night stands, romances, breakups, engagements, and even in Hachi's case, an unplanned pregnancy.
この黒い小さな丸が赤ちゃんの入っている袋。その中に見える小さな点があなたの赤ちゃんですよ。
While some of the other portrayed friendships are deadly and ruining, their passion for each other is precious, and will definitely move one to tears.
そうだね。ありがとう、ナナ。
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.